Hi, how's everybody doing? Um, it's been an interesting week. Uh, so, our family, as you can tell, has been on a cruise. We left, and the world was one way, and we're going home to a new world. And just to kind of, obviously, yeah, I don't feel sorry for us at all. But it's just been so fascinating to see, we're out of touch until we get into port. And so we haven't had any idea of what's been going on. Like, zero idea. I get into, was it Wednesday night? We go to sleep and everything's fine. And, we can see highlights of sports and stuff like that. You get a little bit of TV, but not much. And then we wake up Thursday morning, we're in port, and we turn on our phones, and I hear, that Rudy Gobert has the coronavirus. They've canceled the NBA, and then we start getting texts that school has been canceled. And it's just kind of interesting because we're kind of removed, but yet all of this has been going on. Like, we're living in a different world. It's been kind of nice in a sense that, my kids are just, they're not attached to anything. They haven't been getting on their phones. But then it's also been kind of hard, like, Ellie, who's at BYU, she finds out, Mom, they're going to close campus down. I need to come home. And I'm like, well, I don't know what to do. I don't, so it's just, I don't know what's going on. This is a whole new reality for everybody. And yeah, I just, I don't know, as I've talked to people, today's our last day. And as I've talked to people, that are going to get off, we don't want to get off the ship. Like, everything's fine here. Like, everybody was so scared about us going on a cruise. And I'm like, there's more hand sanitizer on this cruise than I think there is in the whole state of Texas. I mean, the amount of hand sanitizer, the amount of cleaning that they're doing, the amount of we're all like, we rather, stay here because we feel somewhat removed and it's nice. I know, like, just talking to people today, none of us want to get off. We're kind of scared. We're going back to a world that has changed while we've been gone. We're going back, there's going to be fear. I guess, this panic, this whole new thing that was worrisome when we left, but just, we don't know what we're going back to. And so it's been just very surreal. And then last night at dinner, the captain got on and was very serious, and he said, starting Saturday at midnight, they're canceling all cruises for a month out of the U.S. And we talked, there's probably, 1,000 people who work here. Not very rarely are they from the U.S. They're from other countries, and you get to know your waiter or the guy who, all these people. You have the same ones every night, and he's he works, 7 months on the ship, and he sends the money home to his family, and he's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm out of a job for a month. And just seeing these people's lives that they found out when we found out, which I don't know how nice that is, but you just felt horrible. Like here's this guy waiting on us, and he's like, I'm out of job for a month. I don't know what I'm going to do. They're from very, it's hard countries, and where this was their livelihood. I mean, regardless, this is to suddenly not have a job for a month. And, it's just, and they're so positive about it, which is shocking. I don't, but it's been a different look at things, a different how it's been, wash your hands. I don't know what to think at all. I don't know I mean, I'm not really scared. I have food storage. I mean, we've always had food storage with a large family. You kind of just naturally do. But, I'm like, I don't have any milk at home because we've been gone out of town. And I'm like, is there going to be any milk? I don't think my kids are going to want dry milk, the dry mixed milk. But if that's all we have, that's all we have. And so it's just kind of an interesting view, that just look out for each other, help each other, be understanding. And if you're sick or you have a cold, I know it's hard, especially where I am. I have allergies. I haven't had allergies since we've been out at sea. But once I get home, I have allergies. And so just, it's something we're going through. It's interesting on a world level. And it's been weird to be removed from it and to go back to it. And so just kind of be there for everybody and help each other. I hope everybody's doing well. Just be careful and be smart.